Hey, it's Cliff, and today I'm going to talk about upcoming government regulations that you should be aware about for your investments. And I want to be very clear, I am not anti-government in any way. I think there's definitely times that the government needs to step in and make certain decisions. However, I think those decisions should be made kind of like an airline pilot flies a plane. We should be making easy, gentle corrections so that we can reach our destination nice and safely. But as you can see from this article, it seems like the Biden administration wants to do some barrel rolls. So this article states, the Biden administration is readying an executive order for release as early as next month that will outline a comprehensive government strategy on cryptocurrencies and ask federal agencies to determine their risk and opportunities. Now, this article was originally sourced from Bloomberg, but this particular one that I'm reading is from CoinDesk. It states further that the Biden administration senior officials have met multiple times to discuss the directive, which will be presented to the president in the next few weeks. Now, no article that I could find mentions what is actually in these directives or what plans they're going to make, and that just scares the crap out of me. Like, I have no idea what's going on in any of these, and I believe that the government has a tendency to overcorrect, just like in our airplane scenario. And it usually ends up something like this. We can use YouTube as an example. So YouTube has a crazy spam bot comment thing going on right now, right? So what does YouTube do? They decide that they are going to make a filter that is going to filter out all these scam bots, and it's just going to be great. So they implement the filter, and now channels are not receiving 50% of their comments, which hurts engagement and in turn kind of hurts YouTube in a way. Because if people aren't watching the videos, they're not getting the engagement, and the ad revenue is going to eventually go away. So I feel like this is kind of how the government works. They look at a problem and then they try to fix it, but they overfix it, and it ends up being terrible. So I really wish I knew what was inside this, but I don't. It does say that the executive order is going to come out sometime next month, so we can just kind of sit and wait and see what happens. Moving on, there is two important dates that you should know about, and that is the 25th and the 26th. That is when the Federal Open Market Committee is going to meet, and they are going to talk with Jerome Powell, who is the chief of the Federal Reserve, and most likely they are talking about tightening monetary policy, which specifically is going to be raising interest rates. And there's really only two ways this is going to play out. They're either going to overcorrect again, like the government does, and when they raise the interest rates, they're going to crash the market. And that's going to be cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin is not a hedge against inflation anymore. It's following the stock market. So cryptocurrency market's going to go completely down, and rather the stock market's going to go down. So both markets are just going to completely get wrecked. The other scenario is Jerome Powell be able to fly the plane, and hopefully he can navigate the waters and slowly raise the interest rates just right to the point that we can get to the end of the year, which is suspected to be the time that inflation will kind of correct itself and everything will be okay. And that just seems to me like a Disneyland kind of scenario, but maybe it'll happen. I don't know. Maybe I should be more optimistic. We'll see. So let me know what you think is going to happen in the comment section. And just to remind you guys, I'm not deleting comments. It's just YouTube, whatever filter they have on is deleting comments. So if you see your comment gone, you can repost it if you want. And I try to reply to all the comments. So thank you for watching.